I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win at all costs.
Now he's off and running. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Played out towards the right wing, and he's managed to get free. Tomiyasu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ronaldinho. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That has been cut short. That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. And it's Nedved. Now it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Nedved. Messi, he's picked his way through. Nedved. And that could well leave a mark. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. Climbs up big, and it's in! And the comeback is complete! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Deftly away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. Looking to play him in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's on it. Can he get a... Ronaldinho! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Vitinha. De Jong. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Great save by Dida! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Aims beyond the defence. Bergomi carries the ball down the right, played into space out wide. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That has not gone well. Now it's Yamal. Played back in. Yamal driving forwards. Not the most accurate pass. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now this could be a chance. Vitinha, Yamal. Yamal is onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Yamal. And here's Yamal. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Corner
21.
number 2 then.
Numero 20. Villa. Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per
Stitch defending, but that'll do.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Neymar. Il numero 18.
Now it's De Jong.
Rooney.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Yamal. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nedved. Good driving run. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Another save.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Milan finding their passes. Can he finish? Sticks it away! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Cambio di giocatori.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Ronaldinho. Nice interception, well timed. Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Eto'o. And this is Dembele. Ronaldinho. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Rafael Leao. Rooney. And he's in on goal. Bullish header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Volleyed effort.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
It's their second corner of the game. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's the shot! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Cruyff. Oh, this is a very good run. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now that's a fine challenge.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Big chance! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
4 extra minutes added on. And here's Dembele. And this is Eto'o. Ronaldinho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.